Hi, welcome back to Unit 1. This is Section 2, Lesson 2, and the first video for this lesson. This is Ms. Clemens-Brenton, and in this video, we'll begin by looking at the different methods for determining perfect squares. The first method we'll look at in this video is listing factors. A factor is a number that divides evenly into another number. We can list the factors of a number to determine if it is a perfect square or to find the square root. For example, let's look at 16. To list the factors of 16, we can write the pairs of factors that multiply to produce 16. So we have 1 times 16, and we can create a rectangle with dimensions of 1 by 16. We have 2 by 8, and here's a rectangle with the same dimensions. And then the last factors are 4 by 4, which as we can see here, creates a 4 by 4 square. If we write the list of factors, we get 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. So note here that any factor that occurs twice, in this case 4, it's only counted as one factor. So this gives us a total of 5 factors. And since 5 is an odd number, 16 is a perfect square. When the numbers are listed in ascending order and the number is a perfect square, the middle number is the square root. So here we can easily see that 4 is the square root of 16. Example: list the factors of each number to determine if the number is a perfect square. If it is, state the square root. So we'll start by listing the factors of 12. We have 1 times 12, 2 times 6, and 3 times 4. So when I list those factors in ascending order, meaning from least to greatest, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. And you can get those numbers by just following a U shape in your list here. So when I look at my list, I have 6 factors. And because 6 is an even number, this is not a perfect square. So let's look at 36. I get 1 times 36, 2 times 18, 3 times 12, 4 times 9, 5 doesn't work, 6 will work, 6 times 6. And those are the only factors that multiply together to give 36. So when I list those numbers in ascending order, so again I start here and I go in a U shape, and that'll go from least to greatest, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and we're not going to count 6 the second time, we only count 6 once. So then I have 9, 12, 18, and 36. So when we count up the factors, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 9 factors. 9 is an odd number. So because there's an odd number of factors, this number is a perfect square. 6 times 6 give us 36, but we only write that number down once. All the rest of the numbers form pairs. The middle number will be the square root. So in this case, 6 is the middle number, so 6 is the square root. For example C, 48, again, let's start by writing the factors of 48. So we have 1 times 48, we have 2 times 24, we have 3 times 16, we have 4 times 12, 5 doesn't work, but we have 6 times 8, and then if we were to go to 8, it would be 8 times 6, and we would continue that way. So that's it for the factors of 48. So again, if I list these factors in order from least to greatest, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 24, and 48. So there are 10 factors. 10 is an even number. So because there's an even number of factors, this is not a perfect square. So it would have to be an odd number of factors in order for it to be a perfect square, and that's because that middle number would be the square root. Please proceed to the next video in this lesson.